acknowledgement of the mystery of the Most High and of the Father and of Yahushua, in whom are hid all the treasures of wisdom and knowledge. And this I say, lest any man should beguile you with enticing words. That's right. For though I be absent in the flesh, yet am I with you in the spirit, joying and beholding your order in the steadfastness of your faith in Yahushua. As ye have therefore received the Mashiach Yahushua the Lord, so walk ye in him, rooted, and built up in him, and established in the faith, as ye have been taught, abounding therein with thanksgiving. Okay, that's right. So you're supposed to be rooted and built up, okay, and established in the faith, as ye have been taught, okay, abounding therein with thanksgiving. That's right. It says, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the traditions of man, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Yahushua, which is the truth. Okay, so with good doctrine, you're supposed to be nourished and built up. Alright. So back to this. Alright. So it says to be built up from the foundation. Okay. So let's look at the word dig deep real quick. Or dig. No, it's like deep. Yeah, deep. Alright.
Strong's G 900. Bathuno. Bathuno.
Which means the deep sea, the high seas. It says the deep, extremely poverty, the deep things of God, things hidden and above man's scrutiny, especially divine counsel. Alright? So what do you mean by it? If you building your house, meaning what? If you being built up and nourished in with the scriptures or with the truth, you gotta dig deep, man. Alright? You gotta, for what? The deep things of the Heavenly Father, which is what? Contained in the scriptures. Alright? But first you gotta start with the milk. Okay? Alright? But many, which you're gonna find out, all them hypocrites that come to the Lord, alright, but they don't do what he say. Alright, one, they don't love him. Okay? We already established that. And two, they shallow. Okay, because they don't try to get the deep things of God, the hidden things hidden above man's scrutiny, especially of divine counsels. All right, so they're not digging deep so that they can be rooted and built up. Okay, upon Yahushua. Okay, and the way you built up like that. All right, Isaiah 28. Alright, Isaiah chapter 28 verse 9, it says, whom shall he teach knowledge, and whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Talking about the Heavenly Father. Alright, whom is he going to teach the knowledge of the scriptures, and whom shall he make to understand the doctrine? Alright, them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. Alright, so first you got to be what? You got to get into the milk scriptures, okay? Learn it. Okay, I'm an Israelite. Okay, how to break that down? Who the Lord came for? All right. Salvation is for Israel. The color scriptures, all right, and various other topics that's basic that you learn when you first come in. Okay. But once you get that, all right, you're supposed to be weaned from that. Okay. From the milk and drawn from the breast. Alright? And this is how you're going to be built up. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line. Here a little and there a little. Okay? And that's how you read the Bible. That's how you get built up. Okay? Because not every the scriptures is not like no novel that you read in high school or elementary school. Okay? You gotta deal with precepts, or line upon line, here a little, there a little. Okay? Because the Bible's like a giant puzzle, and the pieces are scattered everywhere. So to find to get the final understanding or the picture, for it to come together, you got to get all the pieces together, and they got to fit to form that picture, so that you can have the full understanding. It's the same with the scriptures, but you have to be built up to that level, okay, from the milk. All right, and then you have to be established. Okay, it says, "For with stammering lips and with another tongue will he speak to this people," which we're fulfilling that now. Okay, because I'm not speaking the language of our forefathers, which is the Lashwan Kodash, which is the holy tongue, the pure Hebrew. I'm speaking English. All right, and you got other brothers that can speak Spanish, Dutch, German, French, all different types of languages. But they speaking the Israelites that speak those languages. Right? Verse 12, it says, "To whom he said, This is the rest wherewith ye may cause the weary to rest, and this is the refreshing, yet they would not hear." Talking about 2/3. All right, because these scriptures is a rest unto your soul, and it's a refreshing every time you read it, every time you go through the precepts. Why? Because it's the comforter. All right, but it says, "Yet they would not hear." Talking about who? The 2/3. It says, "But the word of the Lord was unto them, precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, and there a little, that they may go and fall backwards, be broken, and snared, and taken." Talking about the 2/3. All right, all right, and the Bible also is referred. Well, yeah, the teachings of the Bible is also referred to as a song or music. And if you ever played an instrument, like for say a guitar, all right, you have 12 keys that you could play in, and within each key you have 7 notes. All right, the 8th note will be the octave. Okay, now if you're playing in a particular key, you got to play so that it sound good. You have to play within what? Those 7 notes. Okay, so that it will sound, it will make sense. Okay, and be pleasant to the ear. All right, but if you playing notes outside of that key, it's gonna be horrible to the ears, and it's gonna sound terrible. It's gonna have a lot of tension. Okay, it's the same with the truth. So if we're talking about a particular topic, there's precepts for that particular topic, and when that topic is brought up, you go through those precepts so that it makes sense. Okay, so it's the same with the truth. Okay, so you have to be built up. Okay, and you got to dig deep. All right, all right. So we go to the word laid.
Strong's G 5087. Tithemi. Tithemi.
Which means to set, put, place, to place or lay, to put down, to lay down, to be bent down, to lay off or aside, to wear or carry, to wear or carry, no longer. That's not what I want. Here we go. Right here it says to set, fix, establish, to set forth, to establish, ordain. All right. So those that take heed to the word, they're gonna be established. All right, they're gonna lay what? They're gonna dig deep and establish themselves on the foundation. All right. word foundation.
Strong's G 2310. Themelios. Themelios.
It says lay down as a foundation, the foundation of a building, wall, city, metaphor. The foundations, beginnings, first principles of institution or system of truth. Okay. Theirs is going to be built upon a rock. Okay. Get the Greek word for rock.
Strong's G 4073. Petra. Petra.
A rock, cliff, or ledge, a projected rock, crag, rocky ground, a rock, large stone. Metaphor, a man like a rock by reason of his firmness and strength of soul. Okay. Alright. So let's go back. Drop this. Go back to this Luke 6 and 47. It says, whoso cometh to me and heareth my sayings and doeth them, I will show you to whom he is like. He is like a man which buildeth an house, okay, and diggeth deep, and laid the foundation on a rock, okay, and when the flood rose, the streams beat vehemently upon that rock, and could not shake it, for it was founded upon a rock. Okay. Go to Matthew 7 and 24. Matthew 7 and 24 says, therefore, whoso heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which buildeth his house upon a rock. Okay, let's look up that word wise. Matthew 7 and 24. Okay.
Strong's G 5429. Phronimos. Phronimos.
Which means intelligent, wise, prudent, i.e. mindful of one's intentions. Alright? So he'll be a wise man, an intelligent, wise man. Okay? Because he's going to do what the Lord told him to do. And it said be founded upon a rock. Now, who's that rock? Before we go any further, establish that point, who the rock is. Okay? Go to 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 10. Alright, it says, according to the grace of Yahweh Shema Shai, which is given unto me, as a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation, and another buildeth thereon. But let every man take heed how he buildeth thereupon. Alright, this is Paul speaking. Now, the foundation he laid, it says, for other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Alright? But he said, he laid the foundation, which is Yahweh Shai. Okay, which is that rock. Alright? But he said, but let every man take heed how he buildeth thereupon. Okay? Verse 12, it says, now if any man build upon this foundation gold, silver, precious stones, which is, that'll be the sound doctrine, alright? Wood, hay, and stubble would be that madness that false prophets teach.